All right, we're here again, another episode of The Deuce is Loose. I'm Morton False, and right next to me, Deuce Luke. He is in the house. What's up, Deuce?
Doing good today, sir.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I haven't seen you in a while. Episode 20
That's
today.
correct.
All right.
And guess what? 20 is actually the age of where I am right now.
There you go, 20 and 20.
Yeah.
The 2020 connection. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with The Deuce is Loose. All right, we're back with Deuce Luke. The Deuce is Luke. This is our show about autism to show you that there are a lot of people out there in the world with autism that are highly functioning. Deuce Luke is one of them. He's come on, he's teaching us about gaming and everything else, but I'm going to start off the show a little different today. We're not going to go into gaming just yet. I want to hear some more imitations. I want to see in the 3 weeks since I've seen you if you've mastered any more imitations. Now, one of my favorite shows to watch is anything with The Rock.
Yes.
Dwayne Rock Johnson. Do you know how to do Dwayne Rock Johnson?
I want to try. But
All right.
you can't try if you don't succeed, no?
All right, there we go.
Let's see. Hey, what's up? My name is Dwayne Rock Johnson.
All right, give me a little more.
Hey, what's up? I bet you could see that I'm pretty good in football and all that, but I'm also a pro wrestler.
And he does a little acting too along
That's
the way.
right.
All right, there you go. All right.
He's also a family guy.
That's right. All right, now, the Joker from The Dark Knight.
Now that's one of my favorites.
All right.
A personal favorite was to copy his his impersonation of him. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to know how I got these scars? Now, I was more sort of a party person, and so I kind of messed them up. And then, well, here I am today. Now I'm always smiling.
You've been practicing, huh, dude?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That's pretty cool. All right, and every time I see you, I'm going to throw a different one at you, all right?
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right, so it's gaming time now.
Game time.
And you said you had something new to show today.
Oh, yes, I do.
What you got today?
Well, we got a new island that I want to share with you.
We're on a new island?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's a Nublar.
Nublar.
The first island that ever was to come on Jurassic Park.
Okay. Nublar.
And this may seem like an open playing field, but the good news is we got so much to work on. We got this is potential right here. Think potential.
Okay.
Now we got unlimited money. Our star rating is not up yet, but once we get this place up and running, it'll be a sure gold mine.
Well, why do you have unlimited money? Explain that to me.
Well, think of it like this. This is like a sandbox.
Okay.
A sandbox is basically where you can make your own thing without consequences or bad problems. But we do have to worry about our one thing, contracts.
Okay.
We do have to worry about contracts and your star rating to try to make sure you're up to date.
All right.
But it'll never be a problem because once you get that star rate up and running, you won't be seeing problems.
It's a pretty little place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty. It has all sorts of good views and a great grassland and some forests we can birch over.
Is that a railway?
Yes, it's a railway connecting to the first ever Jurassic Park gate. This is a rival main gate where you can, where whenever you go on the boat and it will show you where you can go.
So the train stops right there and it has to go back the other way, right?
To the boats, yes.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put a little pathway so we could then make a Hammond creation lab. I might as well do a fancy one.
There you go.
Right here, some right here, and one right here.
So what is that?
It's a pathway.
Okay.
All the existing pathways need to be connected. And we're gonna do a little power station, probably about right here.
So you building your own idea of what the island should look like.
Exactly. And there's also one video which I found that can make it an exact replica of the Jurassic World that you know and love.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually from a video on YouTube.
All right. Cool.
Now, it's not powered up yet. We're going to do an enclosure, which we all know what an enclosure is, right?
No, but tell the public.
The enclosure is where you can house and make sure all your dinosaurs would be in one place.
Mm-hmm. Now, how many dinosaurs are we talking about?
Well, we can make as many as we want here.
How many do you suggest?
Well, if we're not, I suggest leaning more into herbivores. Try and make sure they're all good and compatible.
Yeah. We want to make sure they're not eating people.
Well, no,
These are herbivores, right?
Herbivores. Yeah,
they eat plants.
Plants.
Okay.
But they do tend to get rowdy whenever they're not in the prescribed environment.
You
But
got
the
enough
problem-
trees on the island to withstand all of the dinosaurs?
Pretty much.
All right. Just want to make sure. Got to have a food source.
Of course, yeah. But they're not capable of having a food source yet with this.
Okay.
We have to make sure to get their own food source to be reliable. Let's see. Now we have to get park enclosures like fences, for example. Like I like to do a heavy fence. Well, first up, on a gate. Let's put the gate right about here,
Okay.
right between these trees. Then we can do these gates. These lights field fences, and put it right here, then there, and there, over here.
Ah, so it's even taking the trees away where you put the fence.
Correct. They're automatically gone once you get.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Thank you. Now
So you building your own Jurassic Park.
Correct. You build your own park, and there's no boundaries.
So what happened if Bigfoot's living in the woods? If Bigfoot meets the dinosaur?
Bigfoot? Well, there is a Bigfoot in this, to be honest.
Who would win?
Probably dinosaur.
Yeah. I would think so.
Dinosaurs will definitely win against Bigfoot because he's not actually a Cretaceous period one.
There's your fence.
And we're almost finished. Just need to make one extra adjustment to this.
All right. While you're working on that, we're going to take a little break. And Deuce is finishing up his fence. We'll be right back with more. The Deuce is loose. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Parabon General Health Systems, modern technology, and timeless caring. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bourke, know your rights. South Louisiana Bank, it's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality. All right, we are back with Deuce Luke. The Deuce is loose. And let me ask you, the first segment, you showed us your new park, so to speak. But how do you keep that open? How do you gauge how many people got to come in each day? And do you have a business plan, or how do you think it goes?
Well, there is a business plan. It's what the people want to see and also what they want to have. You see, you have to make people happy and what they like. That's why in the menu, you can see what they like. Oh, my bad.
That's all right.
In the control room, you can see the island's rating. Like, for example, you see no dinosaurs, there's no variation. Also, facility ratings. We don't have facilities yet for dinosaurs. We have no dinosaurs, in fact. There is no guests, in fact.
Okay.
But we also have to consider the guest injuries and shelter protection. That's also a good thing. And the capacity of other hotels.
But you're bringing them in first without all that? Are you building as you go?
Building as you go.
Yeah, so you bring in a few people by train or by boat. They pay money. You let them see things. They leave. And as you accumulate money, you build things.
That's right.
Okay.
It can come out. It's not for like a very fancy people. It's for all kind of people. It's almost like Disney World, but with dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. That's right. Now, what if you have some kind of rogue scientist that comes in there and decides he's going to throw a bunch of curveballs at you?
Oh, well, you have to go with the curveballs.
Okay.
Because there is one rogue scientist, Dr. Henry Wu. He's definitely a rogue scientist if you don't know the park. If you don't know the Jurassic Park yet.
Mm-hmm.
He is basically one of the evil parts about Jurassic Park. But he wants to use genetic modified dinosaurs to make it into military use, which is not a good idea.
Right.
Because life finds a way, and then it kicks you to the curb.
So you have to have good people to combat the bad people.
That's right. And you also have to worry about sabotages. Sabotages can be devastating if you're not careful with them.
Okay. So what kind of sabotages are you preparing for?
Electrical sabotages. Sabotages for electrical thing, it happens once in a while when your how should I say, rotation is not a good high with one of your contracts.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be very wary of that.
All right. Cool deal. Now, will the next games that you're working on, will they be Star Wars related or what are you working on right now?
Well, they can be Star Wars related, but they also can be dealing with other stuff, like action-packed games, RPGs. It can be more intense for more likely teenagers and stuff, but we can still try to work around that.
When you're working on a game, just for the audience too, do you stick with one game or is your mind one of those that you have to multitask? Let me work on this one a little bit, this one a little bit, this one.
That's right. I have to multitask on different games. Like, it's almost like making a whole connection. And you have to make sure those connections stay well with your boss, like you. And I also have to please the audience.
Well, I hope you make them good with me. I don't want a dinosaur running around HTV. As long as it's a plant eater.
Yeah, of
But
course.
guess what? We don't have any plants around here.
No, and we have to make sure they are in a good environment.
Right. There you go. That's a good deal. What about Star Wars Fallen Order?
Ooh, now I could work with that. It's a game where you can play as a Star Wars Jedi. You probably know Jedi, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to play as a Jedi, and you have to go try to stop the Empire from doing dastardly plots, including Vader himself.
Remember Return of the Jedi?
Oh yes, I remember like it's yesterday.
Yeah, you're a big fan, huh?
Oh yes.
All
Why
right.
do you think I suggested Star Wars in the first place?
There you go. Good idea. You can't get one past Deuce. What kind of gaming systems does Jurassic World Evolution run on?
Well, it runs on Xbox, PlayStation. Well, let's see. It will run on Xbox One and Xbox Series S or X, whatever comes on. PlayStation 4 and 5 and PC. Mainly, if you're going on PC, you're gonna have to use Steam and a Windows.
Okay. Let's go back to the computer. I want to see, zoom into the fence. You left us with the fence being built. And I want to see,
It's built. See?
can you zoom in on it and let the folks see how, look at that. Boy, you did a good job.
And you
Now,
can
is
see
that
the real.
fence going to hold one of those dinosaurs?
It's a light steel fence, so probably a light dinosaur that could be very calm with this kind of thing.
Okay. Sort of like cows, they're calm.
But you have to make sure you're not a bull or like a very active bull.
Right.
So
Right. Okay, cool. That's a cool deal. What you
prep-
looking at right there? What's all those dinosaurs?
this is our dinosaurs we can create. Like these Shootium mimes. the Edmontosaurus, the Ankylosaurus, and my personal favorite, the Triceratops.
Are they all nice?
These ones right here, all nice. You can tell they're nice by their little icons. See the little leaf icon right there? That means herbivore. And this one, the meat icon is the carnivore.
So we don't want him.
Not yet.
Yeah.
You just need to work it out.
Need to have a bigger fence.
Bigger fence.
Yeah.
More like electric steel fences or heavy, some fences, even concrete even.
Pull up a picture of your favorite one. Let's see him full
The
size.
Triceratops.
Can you bring him up?
I can, maybe. No. Well,
Okay.
we can still see him though.
Yeah,
right
I'll
here.
see him. Yeah.
This is my favorite, the Triceratops.
Okay.
A gentle giant, yet ever so humble.
Looks more like an elephant.
Well, it's not an elephant yet. You should probably see one of the big ones we have store. Let me find one. Oh, here it's one we don't know of yet. But this is the...
It's all rendering, huh?
This is probably the,
I guess you have such a big library. Sometimes it takes a while to render, huh?
It does. Well,
Well, we have to go to a break anyway, so we're going to take a break. When we come back, hopefully we'll see that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask you a few life questions.
Great.
All right?
That's great.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Deuce Luke. Don't go away. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Parabon General Health Systems, modern technology, and timeless caring. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bourke, know your rights. South Louisiana Bank, it's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality. All right, we're back with Deuce Luke. The Deuce is Luke. Leuce. Well, that's a tongue twister, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you, did you render that other dinosaur?
That's right.
Can we
Rendered
see?
it and made it so that it can survive longer.
Okay.
And he'll have a great good defense strategy. You can
All right.
see all his stat traits and genome traits right here.
All
So
right.
it's modified. And its defense will be at 34%. And its lifespan will be 75.
And does it eat people? Does it have one of those categories?
No.
Okay.
It won't eat people.
So people have they have a misconception about dinosaurs. They think they all eat people, but they don't.
No. There's basically herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores.
Okay.
Omnivores can probably eat fish and meat, my guess. But omnivores actually eat plants and meat. But these dinosaurs, they're not really different from like us.
Okay, cool.
They have their own personality.
All right, how
like,
about some life questions while we got about 6 minutes left?
Oh.
Are you going to start a new chapter in your life?
I am.
Tell me about it.
Well, I am gonna make some books. I'm gonna make books for my whole series. I'm gonna make it so that I could be a better creator like Disney, and I will start it immediately.
Wow, that's a pretty big ambition. That's good. It's good you thinking that way.
And I will need some help with that. So if anyone out there wants to be hired by me, I'll consider it. But I have to look at your resume.
There you go. Yep, read the resume. All right. Will you show us some new games in the future?
Of course, sir. In fact, I have plenty of new games I want to show you, but I'm just not sure if you want to see it yet. Because they do show realism, but fair warning though, they may cause some problems for the audience.
Well, let's check it out. It's no different than TV, right?
No different than from TV.
Yep, let's check
I mean,
it out.
this is our entertainment channel. This is our entertainment series. So we gotta make more entertainment.
So I had you doing some listening to some music on an earlier show. Any music in the future?
I think if you want to help me out with that, I'll do it.
You said you're going to be getting into music making?
That's right. If you want to help me out with that, I would love to do that.
Okay, cool deal. What kind of music would you make?
I am a pretty fast talker, but I also want to get into some positive, yet interesting, and yet pretty good pop culture references like Star Wars, Five Nights at Freddy's, stuff like that.
You
And I
want something orchestra type stuff?
No,
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
I want to make some pop music
Okay.
along with a little bit of a rap.
All right. You got a little rap in you?
Of course, I do have a very fast tongue, you know?
You know my era invented the rap song?
Really?
I said a hip hop, hibbity to hibbity hip hip hop. You don't stop rocking, bang bang boogie, up down the boogie, boogie to the boogie to beat. Rapper's delight.
Why?
Check it out in the 70s. All right.
I'll
That's
check
the
it out.
song that said that your daddy and mommy probably would dance into a nightclub. Say hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Check it out. All right. All right. The multiverse in the order of the ultra. Tell me about that.
Well, I made a Council of Light. Basically, those are people that are basically beyond Light Might's universe. Jane Winter Blade and my own character, Jane Winter Blade / Light Knight, has his own multiverse, where I want to collaborate with some people, 2 people only, and make my own multiverse. I have a futuristic cybernetic universe where I have a cyborg, a Skylander kind of thing going on, and more on the way. And I want to collaborate with 3 people now I'm thinking about it. Skylanders, One Piece, and Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, your mind's always working, isn't it?
It is.
What else do you do at home when you're not gaming or watching movies? What else you do?
I am hanging out with my friends.
Okay.
My friends and my family are the most important things. Plus, I do have to make sure my work ethic is on progress. And I do have to make sure that my work is in order. And my work and my homework and my schoolwork, all that stuff, you know.
Cats and dogs. Which one do you like better?
Dogs and cats. They're the same, really.
You like them both equally?
Yeah, equally.
All right. You have any?
Dogs, I do have some.
What's their names?
Walter, Mimi, Pinky, and Shelby.
Got 4 dogs?
Yeah, 4 dogs. All my mom.
Wow.
My mom's worked with them for a long time.
Wow. And then,
Walter's our little baby.
then your mom's got to take care of Jay too, huh?
Yeah.
Got a little poke at Jay there.
Yeah, I got the Pokemon.
All right. Did the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was made in Louisiana?
That's correct. Five Nights at Freddy's movie was actually made in Louisiana. All the big time YouTubers like MadPat and Corey X Kenshin had to go there and had to film there. And believe me, I was shocked to say that it was made there. Like the whole movie, from Matthew Lillard to being Purple Guy to Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, all the damn slugs being there. It's incredible.
Now look, are you going to have some new content for The Sims 4?
That's right. In fact, I got some cool ideas in this little brain.
Right,
You
right.
ever heard of the Cops movie that has a vampire and a magician that's all both detectives?
Nope.
Then,
You got one.
yes, you can. I'm gonna make some new content for The Sims 4. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show all new stuff besides all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I want to get some new content like a restaurant, or like build a business, or even show your own rental.
Yeah, you want a steakhouse. You told me that before. You like steak. All right, got 50 seconds left. What's your New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution is to make my stories, make it one day, hopefully make it into profitable business. I want to lose some weight, of course, And
Don't we all?
yeah. And I want to be the best creator out there.
All right, there you have it. Deuce, bring us out the show. What is it today?
Bang, bang, boom.
All right, there you have it. Deuce Luke. The Deuce is Loose. It's our 20th show, helping you to learn a little bit about autism. I'm Martin Falls, Deuce Luke. We'll see you again next week.
In a world of silence, there's a different kind of language, autism, a unique puzzle that brings its own beautiful picture. Where others see a blank canvas, they see boundless creativity. Each day, they awaken with purpose and determination. Their minds are a vast universe, exploring countless subjects with passion. Deuce Luke said it best when he said,
Autism is not a disability. It's a different ability.
just like a seed becomes a magnificent tree, they too blossom into something extraordinary. Embrace the beauty of their world. Learn more about autism. Visit Understand Autism for more information. That's www.understandautism.org. You can also find help by calling 800-3-AUTISM. That's 1-800-328-8476. Thank you for watching The Deuce is Loose here on HTV10.